Now, international banks' exposure to Russia is falling to levels last seen before the demise of the Soviet Union. This is largely due to Western sanctions on Moscow for its war with Ukraine. However, at the same time, Chinese lenders have profited from a rise in the percentage of trade denominated in yuan with Russia. The US-led sanctions on Russia hinder commerce as it makes it difficult, for Russia to access the global payment systems in dollars. Banks from Europe and the United States will have less than $60 billion in exposure to Russia this year, compared with about $40 billion at the end of 1980s and $10 billion at the beginning of that decade. That is a decrease from $119 billion in 2021 before the Kremlin's order to invade Ukraine. The shift in the banking industry is a reflection of the widening gap that has developed between Russia and the West as a result of trade disruptions and sanctions brought on by Vladimir Putin's war. Societe Generale can complete its exit from Russia by selling stakes in some of the country's largest companies to its former local unit. The deal is estimated to be $75 million. Last year, the French bank sold its stake in Rosbank to billionaire Vladimir Putin. President Vladimir Putin approved an order on Sunday to allow Rosbank to buy the Russian stakes from the French bank. Now, the decision to exit the country is similar to other international banks after Russia sent its troops into Ukraine. The shift from Western lenders has allowed Chinese banks to establish yuan trade mechanism with Moscow, and this demonstrates China's ability to capitalize on Russia's switch to Asian trade lines and position itself as a rival financial center. About half of all currency trades on Moscow Exchange in October consisted of yuan pairings. In September, around one-third of Russia's international commerce was settled in Chinese yuan. The total Russian assets of China's big four lenders have increased by 4 times since the end of 2021. The country's Chinese banks are a hair's breadth away from catching up to their Western counterparts in terms of interbank balances.